Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're going over the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie action figures in 4-inch scale from Jakks Pacific. Let's get to it. So starting off with Sonic's box here, we have Sonic on the front right over here, with a Snow Rider right here. It says he's articulated, I'm glad, it's not a statue, thank goodness. We have a picture of Sonic right over here, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the top right over here. On the side, he looks great. On the back, we have a little bio. Sonic is your typical lightning-fast teenage hedgehog hero, stopping crime, saving the world, and looking cool while he does it. That's awesome. Knuckles, Tails, and Robotnik over here. 13 points of articulation. Looks really great. Sonic up here. Sonic with his Snow Rider right over here. Alright, let's open this guy up and take a look at him. So, a quick thing before I start the review, I just want to mention that this is really hard to get off if you want it to be pristine, looking really good, no scratches or anything. You gotta cut along the bottom, and then slowly work the blade of a scissor around this whole thing. And there's a little air bubble here just because, if you don't have air in your action figure, it kind of like turns yellow and looks weird and everything after a while. So yeah, just saying that's the way you should do it if you want to keep this looking good. Sonic the Hedgehog has had a tumultuous ride. He has gone from this lanky, skinny, weird thing to what you see before you. The final model of Sonic right here, right now. Looks like a great figure. Let's check it out. I love the sort of just fur on him. It looks really nice. I like the sloping on his quills right here, down and then up for the tail. Really nice sort of, contrast right there. Looks really good. Little tags in his shoes. That's really good. Little tiny buckles in his shoes. That's really nice. I like that a lot. His shoes look really good, actually. I managed to get good paint on these, so hooray. Yeah, I like the fur texture throughout. Looks really good. The eyes are painted really well. The nose is painted pretty well. There's a little off-spread paint on the bottom that works well for the figure. I'm not complaining at all on that. The paint on the mouth is very nice. There's a little fading on this right here that actually works well into the blue right over here. Yes, his arms are blue. Yes, I don't care. I think it looks a little better, actually. Have it less tan, more blue. I don't know why his arms were tan. But, moving on. The ears are painted pretty okay. I had to scratch and paint off here to make it look a little better. And so as far as paint and sculpt, it's really good. I like it a lot. As far as articulation goes, head swivels around. Can't really go that far up and down. The arm goes up this far, down this far, all the way around. It's a little wobbly over here. I'm not sure if it's my figure or a defect or something, but just be wary. Get a little extra something, I'm not sure. Arm goes up this far, down that far, swivels around with that on a ball joint. And it's a holding hand, so we can hold the snowboard or something, wherever you want. The legs go up this far, back this far, and then you can go around 90 degrees, a little bit more at the knee. You just want to watch out if it pops out or something. And you could swivel, and then do a pivot with the foot, and 2 peg holes in the bottom of the feet for the Snow Rider here. It looks nice. I like the sort of, not metallic, but it looks metal enough. There's a couple rivets and divots and stuff in here. Nice molding and sculpting over here. I wish it was kind of weathered or painted or something to give it a little more metal kind of look. The back is disappointingly bare. But you have this nice sort of like caution tape kind of things right here. It's probably part of the death egg or something. And you have 2 peg holes right over here for Sonic to go on. I wish there were more peg holes on this, or at least a peg hole in the front. So, you can have him do this, but I'd rather have him do some kind of like lunge or something. Where you have him just going on here and looking pretty cool while he does it. Almost like a luge or whatever. Lunge, luge, I'm not sure. You can kind of fudge it, make it work. Yeah, not my real cup of tea, at least. The snowboard looks cool. You can have him grab it and hold on to it. And it looks pretty cool. Just gotta position his hands correctly. There we go. You can have him hold on to it, as he's running off to a snow day or something. I'm not sure if he has school in this universe or anything. But yeah, it's a pretty good figure. For Jakks, it's really great because there's no elbow articulation on the other figures. He actually has more articulation than most. So yeah, Sonic is a really nice figure. He comes with this pretty good accessory. But yeah, pick him up. if you see it. Sonic stands at about 3 3/4 inches tall. So here's classic Sonic and modern Sonic next to the movie Sonic. I really love these three together. It looks really cool. It's like another Sonic Generations. If we can do a sequel to that maybe, that'd be great. Also, here's Jesse Heck Creative. I remember you from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle roughly 12 years ago. Thanks for all the good times, man. So Tails, Sonic's little buddy, voiced by Colleen O'Shaughnessy. I'm really glad that they put her name on the poster. She's a but a actress from the actual game series, not from not a celebrity, not another movie tie-in, from the actual game series. Well done for her. Tails looks adorable here. Tails comes with a gun. This is gonna be great because a lot of memes and funny things are happening about Tails having a gun. The paint looks really nice on Tails right now. Tails with a blaster, so it's a blaster, not a gun. They gotta get away with that. Picture of Sonic right here. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the top. On the back, a nice picture of Tails. A lot of legalese and whatnot. Sonic, Knuckles, and Robotnik over here. 14 points of articulation, probably because of the tails in the back. Tails is on a mission to find Sonic, using his brains, tons of gadgets, and of course, his 2 tails. So yeah, let's open up Tails and see if we can tell the tale of Tails. That was going somewhere, I know it was. So here's Tails. Tails is really hard to stand for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't get it. It's these tails, I think. That's probably why. They're really top heavy, and they look like they're gonna fall off any second. That's kind of a shame. I'm really worried about these tails. So yeah, face looks really good. I'm so happy. Tails is, yeah, this is Tails. This is just Tails right here. Oh man, this is great. Oh wow, looks really good. The fur looks awesome. The shoes look really good. A couple scuffs here and there, but an engineer would probably have a bunch of scuffs on their shoes. So yeah, let's go over the articulation. God, the face looks so nice. The paint's good. Mouth's pretty good. The little fur is really nice. The socks, I love these socks, or at least these shoes. I'm not sure. It's these part of the shoes looks really nice. Little rivets all around. That's awesome. So yeah, let's see how Tails moves. This goes in a circle. I wish it was the more splayed out kind of thing, like the newer Tails figures are doing. But I'll take what I can get when it comes to these movie figures. It's kind of once in a lifetime in a way. Goes up all the way with the arm. It's the little whiskers, you know, hinder it, and the tails hinder it. So yeah, this guy's not going to be moving all that much. Okay, there we go. I'm going to move the arm around. Or we got 2 of the same arm, I don't know. So yeah, it's really a small joint, so you have to be very careful. Moves up that much, down that much, swivels all the way around. There we go. It's good. Yeah, just really tiny joints. I'm really trying to be careful with this guy. Really careful. Head moves around, a little bit of tilt here and there. Leg goes up this far and back again. Those stupid tails. Really cute tails, but silly. Back this far. Goes up 90 degrees. Swivel at the boot. And then we have a little bit of pivot here and there. 2 peg holes at the bottom of the feet. Whatever this stuff is, this schmutz. Huh. Okay, yeah, Tails is good. He just has some balance issues. And man, he has some balance issues. Please stand up. Yeah, I might as well just keep him like this on a little standee. He can just chill out like that. So the blaster he has, you can put it into this hand, slot it in from the top. No trigger on that or anything, but he's holding it. And it's really cute. I hope it's a grappling hook or something adorable. Why would he need a grappling hook? I don't know. He has an airplane. And then this one right here. There we go. That slots in right there. And yeah, Tails is very basic. I'm not a biggest fan of him, at least in this form. I like him a lot in the other forms and stuff. His legs are a little short, I think, and his arms are short. I feel like they put a lot of plastic in this tail, and they couldn't, make the rest of the body work that well. But as far as Sonic and Tails works, this works. Here's Sonic next to him, and they scale pretty well. I don't know, I think Tails should be a little bit taller, I guess. By like a small, tiny margin, But they look good together, and yeah. There's Tails for you. He looks good, Yeah, a little blaster right there. I like the yellow on it. There's bronze. There's also gray. Stick to 2 colors. That'd be great, A little bit of paint smudge over there, too. Right here. So, The eyes look amazing, I gotta point out, and that's basically it. Dang it, Tails. Well, Tails can sort of lie down like this, I guess. Drag him off screen. Tails stands at about 3.5 inches tall. Here's Tails from the game next to Tails from the movie, and they both look really good. Although I find that the tails are a step backward in the movie, as opposed to the step forward we see here, with these sort of helicopter tails. It would have been great if we had this for the movie tails. It's a shame we didn't, but I do think we're going to get another figure down the line, somehow, that has the helicopter tails. Just you wait. Also, here's Jesse at Creative. Okay, wise guy, next time you're carrying me for a change. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Knuckles is the supposed villain of the movie. I'm not sure, maybe he goes to the good side by the end. Who knows? That's what I love about this movie. I don't really know the exact plot or anything. But yeah, here's Knuckles right here. Very grr face, very he has purple eyes. Akin to the game, like the game. He comes with one of those Snow Rider things again. Knuckles with Snow Rider. Sonic over here. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie. On the back. Here's an interesting thing. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, but this is Knuckles. So this is a misprint box. I'm very excited and happy that I have a misprint box. So that's pretty cool. On the back, it says Knuckles is one tough echidna with no time for small talk. He's on a mission to find the greatest power in the universe, and action speaks louder than words. So yeah, Knuckles is going to fight a lot, and he's going to probably beat the crap out of Sonic. So, without further ado, let's open Knuckles, or will he bust himself out? Here's Knuckles. Boy, have I been waiting for this guy for a while. Idris Elba voices him, and that's a really good choice, I think. At least, I wouldn't have minded something more gruffer. I mean, I don't know. Dwayne Johnson would have done a pretty good job as him if he went deeper and gruffer with it. But I understand Idris Elba, you know, it's a good casting. I love this figure a lot. Wow. If this tail had a little swirl, it'd be even a little better. But man, this sculpt is phenomenal. The head looks great. All the little sort of hairs on there look awesome. The eyes and face, he has that trademark frown that Knuckles usually would have. Good nose paint on there. Good eye paint over here. He looks great. I love it. Wow. The head can't... Oh, it can move around a little bit. It's just very... It moves up and down more. Hindered by this right here. I wish these pieces were a little bit, you know... But you can move a tiny bit around for this head. Moves up on that. It's also a little loose on the inside. That's weird. Did I get a bad batch or something? Goes up. Goes down. Can't really go too much forward or back without hitting these tendrils right here on the hair. The elbow can go back a little bit like this. That's good. Good joint motion. Swivel around a little bit. His fist can move around like this. And he can also hold stuff in here as well. It's not a punching hand, but it's a more holding stuff hand. Although you totally can punch with it. Have him punch something. That looks good right there. That's a good shot for like some kind of promo or whatever. That's awesome. Yep, that also bends. Just making sure all the joints are working and tested well. Good. Yep. A little bit of loosey-goosey on that. So maybe it's a Sonic and Knuckles thing. Moves back this far. Forward. Come on. This far. We're going to line the joint up. It also swivels at the top. The leg bends this far back. And it's hindered by this thing forward, so it doesn't overbend. This leg right here, that works good. I think I might have two of the same knee, I'm not sure. I don't know. It looks weird to me. It's also hard to line up the boot. The boots are amazing, by the way. Look really good. They're like sort of, not steel-toed, but wow. Little sort of plus signs on the bottom. Looks pretty neat. A lot of treads, a lot of detail on these boots. They put a lot of detail in here. I gotta say, they look kind of like clown shoes in a way. Although the originals did as well. They got this silver right over here, like a Lego brick kind of thing. And you know, just imagine a boot stamping on the face of you, Sonic, forever. Just imagine a boot stamping on a boot heel stamping on you forever. If I could get the thing right, you know, have Tails join in and just Knuckles just crushing them both or something. That's a good look for something. I guess. So moving those two aside, we also have the Snow Rider right over here. Same exact thing. Peg holes at the bottom of the feet. You just sort of slot them in right here. Boom and boom. Come on. Trying to find the little hole right there. That looks good, I guess. I hope. It's hard to see down here. Sorry, everybody. Trying to find this little... There we go. Slots in there. And it comes out pretty easy. So maybe I have a defective board or something. But yeah. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Sorry for the trouble. Yeah, we got Knuckles riding on the board. Again, it won't really work all that well, I don't think. But yeah, I don't really see him much riding this board. I see him, you know, holding it. Maybe using it as like some kind of shield. Or one of those guys with the signs that flip them all the way around in the fronts of stores to attract attention of people who like buy stuff. You could put Eat It Joe's right over here. And that would look pretty good. But yeah, I wish he came with like a Chaos Emerald or something. Because as much as that snowboarding scene is in the trailers, I'm not sure it'll be the best scene ever. It'll probably be the scene in some kind of temple with the Master Emerald. And he should have come with a Master Emerald, seeing he's the guardian of them. Also, I really like this little like tuft of white. Looks really cool. It's spray painted on well. Yeah, Knuckles is awesome. He looks great. I really do think that they translated the design from the games into the character you see here. This needs to be changed though, but I see they want to have Sonic versus Knuckles in a snowboarding match. So yeah, that's pretty cool as well. Only one left to go. Knuckles stands at about 4 inches tall. Here's Knuckles from the game and Knuckles from the movie, and they both look really great. They have a lot of similar hallmarks to each other, down to that little stripe on the chest. Man, the one from the game has real big clown shoes. I like they sized them down for the movie one, but man, that scowl on the movie one looks great. The cocky smile on the game one looks great. They're both really great figures. And also here's Jesse at Creative. Hey, no punching. I'm telling you, we're gonna get you a punching bag soon. Just be patient, please. Ah! Here we have Dr. Robotnik, maybe Dr. Ivo Robotnik. I forget if it was that name in the trailer or in the movie. But yeah, the return of Jim Carrey in a sequel, no less. I'm excited, honestly. I'm really happy for this. Looks like a really nice figure. Here we have sort of Jim Carrey. It isn't really his likeness, kind of. But they fudge it well. I mean, the mustache looks pretty good. The paint looks really nice on the figure. Looks pretty cool. It comes with a latte because Stone knows how to make lattes. They also come with a little egg thing right over here. I wonder if it opens. Let's see. Interesting. Here's the side and the back. Robotnik, all his stuff. Oh, that it does open. That's pretty cool. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles over here. Also some legalese in the bottom. There is a little bend right here in the card. I can only find one of these guys. But yeah, Dr. Robotnik will stop at nothing to get back to Earth, activate his plan for world domination and exact revenge on that obnoxious hedgehog. So yeah, let's see Robotnik and take a look at what's inside. Oh, also, it says with drone and coffee cup. Coffee is spelt wrong. Why? Why? I mean, there's some proofreading mistakes. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at the top. Sonic down here, ready to face Dr. Robotnik. Also, this looks like Sonic 2. You know, I found that pretty cool. His little logo, his, you know, hair kind of thing right over here. Really nice touch. They put a lot of effort into these boxes and just made them look appealing. And I'm super glad. I'm really proud. Here is Dr. Robotnik out of the packaging, and he looks great. Really nicely done. I'm really, like, glad. That looks just super cool. Gold down here for his boots. We have red all over. We have his black, sort of like, you know, probably leather, pleather, something pieces right here. I wonder if there's any articulation going on with the waist. Nope, nothing. It's just one solid piece. I think it's an overlay that's glued on, or, you know, tape or stapled or something on. That's pretty cool. This is not match or meat. I mean, I think Robotnik would be much of a perfectionist to make it look better. A weird seam line back here. Interesting. Or it's part of his head, or I don't know what it is. Speaking of head, let's take a look at the head. Looks pretty cool. It's hard to focus on it though, a little bit. But you can see the goggles, the eyes, little quizzical look on there, the mustache. It's pretty cool. It's actually one long piece, the whole mustache. His chin is very pronounced. We get a swivel down here, a little bit of pivot, I think. I'm not sure if it's actually looks like it's a stick going into the body, but I'm not going to really do anything other than swivel. You don't need to. I wish he came with an alternate head or something that had the goggles down or whatever. If the goggles are down, that'd be pretty cool actually. The arms go up this far, all the way around. And then the elbows are double jointed. They're very loose though. They go this far, and it's kind of a shame that it's really loose. I kind of hate it. No wrist swivel over there. He has a hand over here to hold the cup of coffee, or the latte. I feel like they were going for the word latte, but switched it up with coffee. You hold the coffee in one hand. Can you hold it further? Yeah, just a little bit of squeezy squeeze. You can, poise to drink it, Robotnik style. On the other hand, you can hold the coffee in. Just gonna pry the grip a little bit, and then rest that coffee in there. This coffee will be used for other figures and stuff. Don't worry. The legs swivel at the top right over here. They go up this far, hindered by the sort of like jacket. Back, hindered by the jacket. Back is farther than front, by the way. You can kind of fudge it, but I don't know. Getting him into a sitting position would be pretty tough. You want to put him like in an eggmobile or something. The legs go back this far. You can kick the butt. That's good. Swivel at the top, no swivel at the bottom, and just a hinge down here. No pivot or anything, which is a shame. It would have been great to have some kind of pivot for him, but the only thing you can do is just stand around and walk forward, I guess. Yeah, this is kind of sadly the worst figure out of the bunch. I do like his paint. They put a lot of effort into him. They put a little bit of gold over here, a little bit of gold over there, tiny flecks of gold everywhere. The head looks pretty nice. The coffee cup's a good accessory. Speaking of accessories, let me just stand him up over here. Hope he stands. This little egg thing looks pretty cool. I can't tell if there's any patterns or anything on it, but you gotta sort of get your fingernail in there and open it up like this. I'm not sure if it's a spaceship or an egg pod or something, but I guess it fits the motif that everything is an egg, and he'll go by Eggman the next movie. I don't know if it goes like this or goes like that. Setting it down for a minute. I wish it had legs, like it was a spider bot or something, or a different kind of like robot or whatever. But yeah, looking at the packaging, it just opens up a little bit like that. So maybe I'm opening it up too far or something. But the fact that it opens up on the back of the box is a nice signifier that it would open up as an actual figure. It's cool. I don't really see what it can do in the big scheme of things. He can't really hold it. It just flies in the air. Give him like a ray gun or something cool, or I don't know. Pieces of a mech would be great for this line. You put little mech parts in the line. But yeah, the cup of coffee is a great little detail. It calls back to a really funny joke in the movie. And in the sequel, Agent Stone is shown working at a coffee shop before Eggman's return. So, or Robotnik's return, at least. I don't know if they're going to transition to calling him Eggman this movie. All I know is that I hope Metal Sonic shows up. That's my biggest want for these movies. So I love Metal Sonic, and he was really cool. So yeah, it's a disappointing offering, I think, as far as this guy goes. But everybody wants him for some reason. I get it. It's Jim Carrey. He's the main villain. But yeah, that's Robotnik for you. We also have some cool, patterns on the inside, but I think that's just to get these little pieces in there. They're painted red, a little bit of silver here and there. It's a pearlescent thing with a little black also on there. It's just fine. I don't know if they gave it a little more life or something, I'd like it. But it's like a little satellite going around him. Reminds me of the satellite that goes around him in the final battle of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And I hate that fight, and it's annoying. So yeah, a lackluster Robotnik. Let's wrap this thing up. Robotnik stands at about 4.5 inches tall. Here's classic Eggman and modern Eggman next to Robotnik from the movie, and they just look really cool together. I mean, there isn't enough yellow, I think, on the movie Robotnik, but the reds and the blacks surely make up for it. There is gold, though, which looks pretty cool. They look nice together, although, yeah, the mustaches, classic Eggman has the other two beat. Also here, Jesse Heck Creative. Eggs and a latte, part of this balanced breakfast. Sponsored by Robotnik. Robotnik. He's a doctor. Are you? No? Then shut up. There, I read your spiel, Doc. Can I eat now? So overall, it's a pretty okay line of figures, all things considered. They look really good together, at least. You know, I like Robotnik the least, for the aforementioned reasons, that he just is really loose and doesn't really have that much appeal, I guess, to him. It's a shame. Tails is sculpted really well, the paint's really good. It's hard for him to stand, but he just looks so dang great. Sonic is really good too. I like him a lot. And the translation between movie to figure looks awesome here. He looks great with his little board and everything. But Knuckles is a star here. We all love Knuckles. He looks awesome. I'm excited to see him in the movie, even if those little clown shoes are still there. But I'm really pumped for this movie coming out, next month? Happy March, by the way. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching and keep being creative. Stay tuned.